So with the consumers, it's a lot of times really becoming knowledgeable of the features that Cobra has. Once you have an understanding of those features, you can realize that you can do different things with the product, create more compelling shows, shoot from more positions. And it's not just an understanding of the Cobra system in itself, it's also an understanding of techniques for designing shows. So at the convention, we're not just teaching you about Cobra, it's not just a training seminar on our systems, it's really a much more holistic approach where we're addressing the features and functionalities of the system, the use of those features in creating compelling shows, for example, in choreographed design, understanding how to build a pyromusical, for example, really understanding that it's not just about the quantity of product that you're shooting, but it's the quality of the product and how you're doing it. So sometimes less is more from an artistic perspective. So it teaches them really how to best manage the budgets of their shows to create the best show with the equipment, with the product. If you're a professional display operator, obviously your goal is you're working for your company. You want to do the best job for them as possible. You want to be really the best shooter that you can be. And if you're not already a lead shooter, maybe you want to grow into that position and just learn as much as you can. So what Cobra-Con offers is, obviously if you're a Cobra user for your company, you want to be the most proficient with our equipment. You want to know all the ins and outs. The last thing you want is any type of operator error that could compromise the show. So it's much about, kind of fine-tuning your skills with the Cobra system to make you the best shooter with it. And in addition to that, as a representative of your company, you're also looking to understand what's going on within the industry, right? And this is a great event annually to come to better understand what's going on within the industry, not just from an equipment perspective, but also, with regards to other different products and services that are being offered at the event. If you're a display company, you obviously have people that are working for you year-round, but in most cases, you actually have individual pyrotechnicians that may only work for you once a year or a couple times a year. And it's really important if they're using the Cobra system and they, with anything, if you only have your hands on it once a year, or a couple times a year, you want to make sure that you're kind of getting a refresher. So, with Cobra-Con, by bringing your display operators to the event, right, you're kind of polishing off or fine-tuning their skills with Cobra, which in some ways is kind of like an insurance policy, right? You're making sure that they're fully knowledgeable, understanding about the different tips and tricks. If they get caught in a certain situation, wanting to know how to resolve that situation is very important. So in many ways, it's just kind of, bolstering the skill set of your operators to ensure you as a company are going to be as successful as possible with your shooters. In addition, as a display company, one of the biggest challenges sometimes is finding very qualified operators, right? So at Cobra-Con, you have people all throughout the country that in most cases own Cobra and are knowledgeable about Cobra. So there's really a pool of people that you can tap into as far as, throughout our networking events, gaining more operators, skilled operators that will, kind of help you grow your company and you're comfortable that these people are skilled and knowledgeable of the system.
I've learned so much in 2 days. I can't even say enough. I'm really excited to go back and put it to work, try and make a good show out of my pyromusical. It's just the connections that you meet.
It's great. It's good to be able to see folks you haven't seen in a while and see some of the new vendors and new products and yeah, it's a good opportunity.
What Scott Smith has put together here is really touching a part of the industry that no other event maybe has been given that attention to and focused on, the niche that his firing system, the Cobra system, fills is perfect for the type of product that we've got out here with the 1.4 Pro line and some of the small to mid-size shows.